Hey there, welcome back. My name is Corene Summers, and today I'm teaming up again with Under Armour Chicago to bring you another at-home workout. So important to keep the body moving and healthy during these tough times where we're stuck at home and we're doing so much sitting and less movement, and then we have, the added stress in our physical bodies, in our hormonal bodies caused by the fight or flight response and being in this kind of collective fear and anxiety right now. So it's really important for us to step away from that, give ourselves time to release. And when it comes to the built up physical tension in the body, that is a part of that too much sitting, fight or flight response. The only way to do it is with longer, slower holds and deep stretches, not a lot of active movement. So we're not going to be doing vinyasas today or, standing up and down. We're going to mostly remain seated and really get into a deep release. So let's begin in bringing our bottoms of the feet together. So you want to touch from heel to toe the best you can, and then let your legs start to relax. Sit up tall in your spine, let your shoulders melt away from your ears. And then, your legs may be a number of places. They might be all the way up here. Your hips could be really tight. And then that's one of the main areas, the hips and low spine, that are impacted by sitting. So start to massage your legs a little. Soften the muscles, really helps, feels good. And start to gently push them down towards the ground. So then again, inner thigh, outer thigh. And then find a spot that feels good, and try to avoid the kneecap, but find a spot somewhere on the inner calf or inner thigh that feels good to hold. And we're gonna pause here and hold for 5 breaths. If that's easy, you can always drop the elbows too and come down like this. All right, 5 long, slow breaths. Letting your belly expand with the inhale. Really letting go with the exhale. And now starting to work your way back up. We're going to go side to side, send your right leg out to the side and bring the left leg to your inner thigh. Wiggle around in the sit bones a little bit, keep the body comfortable, and you want your lower body to always feel grounded and rooted. And then we're going to turn and face the hips toward the left elongated leg, right elongated leg. You're right, my left. And then start to walk your way down. So start to walk your hands towards your foot. Keep those toes peeled back. So here again, the goal is to really twist, shift the hips so that you're then dropping the low belly and spine towards the top of the left leg. You don't want to hunch over like this and arch through the shoulders. Keep the heart open. Keep breathing. Let your exhales take you deeper. Each release feeling a little more space free in your body to rest into the posture. Press the heels slightly forward and then walk your hands out in front of you, and then, oh hey Bodhi, just come into yoga with us, and then walk towards the opposite leg. Go one more time, just enjoying the stretch, moving in whatever way feels good to allow you to deepen that stretch, especially in the back of your right leg. And then back to neutral, sit up tall, feel the spine and the torso elongate, lengthen, and then we're gonna switch sides. So send the left leg out, kind of turn and bring the right leg in, So again, sit up tall to start, proper posture seated. Press the heel of your left foot forward as you pull the toes back towards your body. Find a comfortable place for this leg to rest, getting as close to the inner thigh as possible. And then turn, pivot the hips. You're sitting tall, twisting the hips to look towards the left leg, and then dropping first the low belly, so kind of hinging at the waist, drop the low belly towards your thigh, and then reach the hands forward. So it's okay if you're even all the way up here. As always, we want to make sure that the posture is getting, we're getting as deep as we can into the stretch and not doing little things that are, kind of, lazy, like curling the shoulders like this and arching the spine. It does appear that you're deeper in the stretch, but you're not actually getting the depth of the stretch that you could if you're sitting up like this. So we throw the ego away and we just worry about how it feels. Do you feel the depth of the stretch? All right? How can you move in a way to go deeper in your unique body? All right, then we're going to walk towards center. Keep taking those long, slow breaths. Walk towards the knee. And then we'll make our way back once more to each side. Try to keep dropping your back, your belly, softening everything towards the top of that left leg. And then return to a neutral seated position. Now once more bringing the bottoms of your feet together. So going back to that butterfly pose. Sitting up tall. And here we're going to move a little dynamically. So that just means movement, dynamic, moving up and down. You can make a little basket with your hands, curl it around the bottom of your toes to give you a little support there. Keep the arms straight and steady, spine tall, and then let your legs move up and down like butterfly wings. So this works the inner hips, inner thighs. As always, keep breathing. I say that a lot because if you're anything like me, you might catch yourself holding your breath, and we don't want to do that. It's okay, it happens, but that's why we remind ourselves about it so much in yoga. Keep that constant flow of breath, constantly harmonizing here with our movement. All right. One more. Might start to feel a little sensation here in the hips and thighs. And now we're going to send the feet forward. So I'm going to turn here so you can see me better. Just press the heels forward and forward fold. Walk your hands down towards your legs. Here we're going to do a couple little tricks we're going to bend and straighten the knees a couple of times. It's a little trick to use this awesome part of our body called the Golgi tendon, kind of trick it into relaxing so that we can get deeper into this stretch. So we're going to alternate between pressing into the heels and bending the knees, and then pressing the heels forward and trying to go a little deeper. Remember, relax the upper body, bend your knees, press into the heels, and then relax your legs. Press the heels a little further forward. Bend the knees, press into your heels. And relax the legs, go a little further forward. All right, do that a couple more times on your own at whatever pace feels good. Last one. Drop down as far as you can now, relaxing all the muscles in the back body, letting your arms completely collapse at your sides, softening even the hands and fingers, and letting your chin fold into your chest. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. All right, one last big breath out. I want you to use an open mouth exhale to release any tightness or tension that may be surfacing. Big breath in through the nose, let your belly expand. And a big open mouth exhale out. Nice. All right, now walk back to a seat. Feel the spine lengthen. We're going to swing the knees around and go into a tabletop for a little cat and cow. Should feel great right now. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and flow right into cat and cow. After those long stretches and holds, it might feel a little strange at first. Be gentle with your body. So slow, gentle curves, flowing with your breath. Inhale to lift head and tail. Exhale, belly to spine. Oh, just excuse that background noise of my cat's probably destroying stuff in the other room. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale, lift your head and tail. Exhale, belly to spine. And now I'm going to give you a little free flow. So you might move side to side. Oh, that feels so good. Send your hips one direction. Send your head and shoulders the opposite direction, gently twisting and rotating through the belly. You might also enjoy some little hip circles, swinging the hips back over the heels a few times. Or any other movement that feels good to you right now. So tuning in again to that intuitive self, the intuitive teacher in you, knowing your body better than anyone else ever could. What needs to be released, and how can you move right now in a way that gives it that release? I'm going to spend just a little more time here. Something that feels tight or tense today. And then come back to neutral. Here we're going to move into a plank, one of our only couple of planks, and it's just a transition pose for us today. We'll lift the knees, and then just to give you a little room and momentum to bring your right foot forward. So take the right foot forward and then drop your left knee, and then we can readjust here. Don't have as much momentum as when we're doing a more active flow. So slide that right foot forward so that you can get deep down into the hips. Nice stretch here. Dropping your hips towards the ground. And we're going to lift the arms. The goal here is to really get deep stretch into the hips. So this is the part of the area you want to think about relaxing and sinking downward. Keeping the torso lifted and arms hugged towards your inner ears. And then we're going to do just one simple stretch to each side. First, bring your left hand to the inner right foot and turn and twist your belly towards your right leg. Really lift that right arm. You're going to touch the hand to the low spine. Nice little stretch, gentle stretch. Switch direction. Lift the other arm. Gently relax your hand to the low spine. Roll the shoulder up and open. So that's just a nice, doesn't have to be a super deep stretch. Again, use your own judgment, your body. And come back. Lift your arms one more time. And then we're going to sink back over this left foot. So you want to start to slowly send your weight back. Now you may stop here. I'm going to lift the toes of the right foot. Keep the spine straight, belly kind of pressed towards your right leg. You may be up here. You may be able to sit a little lower. If you have a block or want to put a pillow or something under your bum, you might use that as a prop. You might be able to sit all the way back on the left heel. Find your spot and then start to reach your hands forward towards the right leg. 5 long breaths here. And send your weight back to the right foot. Here we're just going to switch feet. So you're going to tuck your back toe, left toe, lift the knee, and switch. Bring the right foot back, take the left foot forward. Drop the right knee. Lift your arms. Nice elongated stretch here first. And as we're pausing, you really want to keep that, you want to be deep in the stretch. So make sure you have enough distance between your front foot, back heel. Knee should start above the ankle, and then let your hips relax. Sorry, the cats are really being extra crazy today. A lot of times they just sleep. All right, now we're gonna do that one stretch to each side. Bring your right hand to the inner left foot, turn and twist towards the left side. Look at your hand, top hand. And touch the hand to the low spine. Enjoy that shoulder stretch. And then switch sides, left hand down, open to the right, lift the right arm. And touch the right hand to the low spine, roll the shoulder open. Expanding through the heart center. And bring the right hand back down. Inhale, open the torso with that breath in as you sweep your arms to the sky. Enjoy each breath. Remember, don't forget to breathe. Breath in. This time exhaling, we're going to transition to the next pose. Start to send your bum back. Using your hands for support here. Guide yourself into whatever depth you can take on this side. Remember, this is okay. You're still in the pose here. Also here. Use support under the body as needed. And up to lowering all the way over the right heel. Start to reach your hands down towards your left foot. And we're going to pause for those 5 long breaths. Let yourself retreat inward for a few moments here. Breathing at your own pace. To lift, so whenever you're ready, start to bring your weight back towards the left foot, shifting forward, and tucking that back toe under. Lift the right knee, stepping your left foot back, and this is the only time we're going to lower from here. You can use your knees also as needed to aid you, or hold the body straight. Lower all the way to your belly, rest your toes on the earth. Inhale, sweet baby cobra. Just one little baby cobra here. Lift the heart and chest. Come back down. Two more times. Let your breath kind of flow like waves as you inhale, lift, and exhale, cascade back down. Inhale, lift, exhale, flow back down. So do one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, flow back down. Now pressing into your hands, we're going to lift back, roll back through a tabletop and go into child's pose. So start to send your hips back over the heels, wiggle it out a little bit, literally wiggle them from side to side. Stretch your hands down, or stretch your hands down towards the end of your mat, lowering your body between your legs. And then again, try to get a little deeper. Take your knees as wide as you can, as you shift your hips back over your heels. And then if possible, rest your forehead on your mat. If it doesn't go down naturally, this is another place you could use a prop like a pillow or even your own hands, just by gently stacking your palms on top of each other or fists on top of each other like this. And then let the rest of your body relax. We're gonna stay here for another 5 long, slow breaths. Imagine each exhale taking you deeper and deeper as your body melts into the earth beneath you. then walk your way back up. Walking your hands back towards your hips. And slowly bringing your feet back out in front of you. From here, bending your knees. We're going to flow all the way back down to our mats. Take a breath in to feel a slight lift in your spine, and then exhale to roll back. Letting your hands rest at your sides. Slowly start to lift your hips. Keeping your feet rooted, so you want your heels to be able to be rooting down. Letting your hands rest, palms facing up. Relaxing your chin into your chest. Breathing slowly in and out. And close your eyes. Let your chin drop deeper into your chest. And then slowly start to drop your bum back to your mat, drawing your knees in to your belly as you wrap your arms around the top of your legs. And then gently rolling in circles, massaging the low spine. Keep some gentle, nice fluid movement in each direction. And then drop your feet back to your mat. You're taking the right leg up and over the left leg. Let that right top leg gently pull your legs to the ground on the left side. And as your legs fall to the left and you roll onto your left side, complete your twist by looking over the right shoulder. So hold again for 5 long breaths. Next breath in, start to move back to a neutral position. Unwrap that right leg. Take your left leg up and over now. And let your legs start to fall to the right side as you roll into the right side of your body. On this side, you complete the twist by looking over your left shoulder. And continuing to breathe deeply with the harmony of your breath. Deeper into the pose posture. From here, once more, make your way back to a neutral position, unwinding that top leg. Out the legs a little bit, and then straightening your feet to the bottom of your mat. Let your arms rest at your sides for our final Shavasana. And here, as you let the rhythm of your breath once more take you deeper into the pose, letting your body melt into the earth beneath you, feeling grounded and supported. You can keep your mind from wandering by repeating a simple affirmation. Letting even the words find a rhythm and harmony with your breath. As you say, I let my breath flow with ease and peace. I let my breath flow with ease and peace. I let my breath flow with ease and peace. Continue here on your own for the next way back to the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Gently hug your knees back into your belly. And roll gently from side to side until you can come all the way onto one side and push yourself up into a seat. From here, bring your hands back into your heart, taking a moment to pause and give yourself a little love and appreciation for showing up and doing something amazing for your mind and body today. Go ahead and tell yourself thank you, like you're telling someone else you really care about. Really feel that thanks and that love in your heart. And as always, a big thank you from me too. Thanks again for joining for this workout, and love you all so much. Stay well, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.